Hi! This week, I made this mini backpack from synthetic leather. We cannot make any mistake while working with this kind of material. We cannot undone the stitch once we sew. It's my first time working with this kind of material, and of course, I made mistake directly on my first stitch. It's okay, we can learn from my mistake. Therefore, I'm going to share with you guys also some tips working with this type of material. For front and back piece, I cut a rectangle 10 by 12 inch. And the lining is 10 by 10.5 inch. Then the top facing of the backpack is 10 by 2.5 inch. The flap 8 by 12 inch with the lining with same measurement. Then 4 straps, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. The top part is 23 by 3 inch and the bottom part is 14 by 3 inch. First, we are going to start sewing the straps. Fold a 1/4 inch on both ends. As you can see here, I already draw a 1/4 inch line all around. This makes it easy to sew it later. After sewing all ends, fold 1/4 inch following the 1/4 inch line we draw. And then fold the strap in half. Then you can sew it down. And yes, I use normal stitch and normal sewing foot, and fail! The material sticks to the sewing foot and the stitch hardly going forward. I end up with these curling straps. For the last strap, I tried to put toilet paper around it. And it works. So I stop here for a while and start searching on YouTube tips and tricks sewing leather type material. And here what I found. First, leather sticks. So using a Teflon foot is the best way to sew leather. Second, you can stick sellotape underneath your normal sewing foot. Third, you can use tissue paper like I did, but use the toilet paper because this is easily to be removed. Fourth, is to increase your stitch length and also the thread tension. Insert the bottom strap inside the slider. And this is the back piece. Mark about 2 inch from the bottom. Then place the strap at an angle. On the front piece, mark the center and just clip the strap anywhere first. We are going to place it nicely later. Next, take the flap pieces and sew them right side together. After that, we need to understitch. This prevents the lining from showing up. To understitch, bring the seam allowance toward the lining side and sew it down. After done understitching, go ahead and top stitch all around. And this is how I remove the tissue paper. Simply rip it off. And the remaining, we can just wipe it off with wet rag. Now, place the long strap 2 inches down from the top and place the flap as well. Then we can sew everything in place. After that, flip the flap and top stitch it down. Then we can place front and back pieces right side together. Here I mark about 1 inch on both sides. And sew it across. Then we can cut it off. Then just repeat the same steps on the lining pieces. Next, take the facing pieces and sew at both ends right side together. Place the right side of the facing on the right side of the back and sew it down. Next, I am going to insert a zipper. Cut 2 rectangles about 2 inch wide and the length is about 1 inch longer than the zipper. Place it right side together and sew it down. Then you can fold it about 1/4 inch and top stitch it down. Then repeat the same thing on the other side. Here I already fold in and sew 1/2 inch on both ends. Yes, now we can sew the zipper on the facing. Now we are going to sew the lining. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. Flip the lining wrong side out, then put everything inside the lining. Then match the facing and the lining. Now we can sew them together, but just leave a small gap to flip it right side out. Then you can hand sew the open gap. Lastly, we are going to install the buckle. This is how I did it at first. And yes, fail again. It just cannot buckle up, so I have to take them out and do it again. The top piece of the buckle should be placed all the way down on the flap. I need to make a new hole, so I decided to add deco strap to cover the hole I made before. And yes, at last it works. And this one I don't know what it's for. Then you can insert the top strap inside the slider. And we are done. I learned really a lot of things from this project. Hope you can learn something as well. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!